Hey everybody, it's Shannon. I am doing a review today of the Almay oil-free makeup remover towelette with aloe, cucumber, and green tea, 100% fragrance free. They look like that. And so these are basically your makeup remover wipes. These are eye approved, so we like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and start off by telling you that I would rate these as average. Meaning that they work okay. A lot of people will like them very much, but I have a product that I've used before that I like better, which I would rate as better than average. So these fall under the average category for me. I'm just going to read to you off the back, some of the claim information and kind of hit those bullet points, and then if there's anything that was left out, I will tell you that at the end. So basically it says, nourishes skin as it gently removes even long wearing and waterproof makeup. Soft stick towelette instantly lifts away even the most stubborn makeup without irritation in one quick, easy step. Okay, well, if they mean one quick, easy step, meaning you just use the towelettes and you don't have to use an eye makeup remover and a cleanser and okay, then that's true. If they mean one easy step, as in you just kind of swipe and you're done, not so much. Which is one of the downfalls for me of this product. It does remove makeup. I have no problems with that. But eye makeup in particular, you really kind of have to work at. You have to go over it and over it and over it. And you kind of have to get into the lashes and kind of scratch it over the lashes a little bit to get mascara off, and you have to do that a couple times. And the bad thing about that is that I don't wear waterproof mascara. I have, but I'm not currently wearing waterproof mascara, and it takes some work just to get off my regular mascara. So those of you who are using waterproof mascaras are going to have a little bit of work to do with these. It does take it off. You will get it off. You will get it all the way off, but it takes a little bit more work. Infused with a botanical blend of aloe, cucumber, and green tea to condition, hydrate, and soothe skin. I think it's okay for that. There's been a few times where after I kind of was like, I think I might want to put a little moisturizer on. This is one of those things where wipes that I've used before were a little more hydrating, so these fall under the average category. They are fine. They don't dry my skin out, but I've experienced better. Leaves no greasy residues. There's no need to rinse. I don't completely agree with that. I don't think that you use these and you feel like you have to rinse your face off and get the product off, but there is a bit of a residue that's left on your skin. I don't want to say that it's greasy, but you can feel it for a while, and after 15-20 minutes it kind of evaporates away and it's gone. It's not like you walk around like you dunked your face in baby oil or anything like that, but there's a little bit of a sort of, I don't want to say sliminess, but there's something left behind. Nothing major. It's nothing, nobody is going to feel like, oh, I just can't stand that feeling, but you don't feel completely clean. I don't think anybody would want to rinse in particular, but there's something there. Okay. And let's see. It is 100% fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, won't clog pores. I haven't really felt like I've had any major acne problems using it. I will say that typically the only time I use these is if I've been lazy and I fell asleep with my makeup on, and so I'll use this in the morning to get it off. Or the reason that I like wipes is I like to use them if I'm traveling. If I'm taking a long trip, I take everything with me. But if I'm just going for a long weekend or something like that, I just don't feel like taking my day cream and my night cream and my toner and my cleanser and my eye makeup remover. So if it's just a long weekend or an overnight trip, I'll take these instead. So anyway, I don't think it's clogged my pores. I haven't had any problems with that. I get a little bit, I get a little bit of bumps here and there, but I'm definitely blaming that on falling asleep with my makeup on. I'm not blaming it on these not taking the makeup off. Now I want to talk about the 100% fragrance-free part, because they are fragrance-free. The problem with that is you know how there's some products that when they're fragrance-free, they almost stink worse than if they would just give them a fragrance that you don't care for. And these are kind of that way. It's not something that when you open the package, you smell it. It's nothing like that. I purposely smelled them to be able to kind of convey to you guys what I experienced. And so because I purposely smelled it, I was able to smell that there is a scent to the cloth itself that is kind of a sort of a, I don't know, a clayish, I don't know, plasticky sort of off scent. So is it something that's going to bother a lot of people? Probably not. The reason that I mention it is because you do have the cloth up at your face. So if while you're cleaning you take a nice deep breath, you're going to smell that smell. And it's a little, you know, it's not really pleasant. It's not off-putting, but it's not pleasant. But otherwise, flowery fragrances, that kind of thing, do not exist. It's fine. So what are the things I don't like about it? I don't really particularly care for that scent because, you know, I do like to breathe while I'm cleaning my face. So there are times where I kind of smell it and I'm like, ew, it kind of stinks. But it's not terrible and it's not wafting out of the room. But anyway, that's a little bit of a negative for me. Another little bit of a negative is the fact that I kind of really have to work to get the eye makeup off, particularly mascara and eyeliner. I've experienced it easier with other brands. I also don't like, the cloths are wet in here, but they're not, I feel like I've used other brands that are more moist. I feel like there's just not quite enough liquid in the container itself. So in my mind, I'm thinking long term. I'm thinking if these are something you don't use all the time, there is potential that they might dry out sooner than maybe another brand. Now, don't get me wrong, the cloths are wet and they're moist enough to take your makeup off, but I have experienced brands that just seem to hold the moisture, have more moisture in the packaging itself, and I preferred that a little more over this. What else? I think that might be it. So again, it's a good product. You know, it's something that if you're in the drugstore, if you need it, you know, I would pick it up. It's not super expensive, especially if you can get it on sale. It is a good product. There are products that I like better that are just as equally, I guess they'd be in the similar price range. And now, you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm not a huge proponent of makeup wipes, just because I feel like you need to exfoliate with washcloths and those sort of things. You need the different steps. Those are better for your skin. But in a pinch, you can use these. So I haven't been a huge fan of these. I also like these when I'm doing tutorials, so I can wipe, you know, my hand off swatches and that kind of thing easy. And they are convenient if you want to just wipe a brush off really quick. To use it on another product or something along those lines. But they do have their purpose. So I'm not a huge fan of these over doing an actual cleansing regimen. But they do come in handy at times. And so I haven't used a lot of different brands. And I started with the Mark wipes because they were easy for me to get, you know, I sell those products, so it was easier for me to get and try. And I kind of struck gold right off the bat, I think. Those are really, really good products, and I really like them, and that's why these kind of came up as average for me. I can honestly say that if I hadn't used the Mark wipes first, I might be raving about these a little bit more. You know, I might be saying these are a really good product versus them kind of falling in the average category. Good, but still average, you could find better. So I will be repurchasing Mark wipes again because I do really like them. But I am still going to experiment. You guys know how I do. I'm always trying new products. I like to compare and contrast. And so we're going to try some more products. What would be below average to me would be a cleansing, a makeup removing towelette that is not eye approved. There's no point to me in buying makeup removing wipes that are not eye approved. Majority of people's makeup is going to be focused on the eyes. Even people who don't really wear much makeup usually will wear lipstick and mascara. Okay, so don't waste your money. Those to me are below average. This one is a very good average. Okay, so if you guys have any questions for me, or if there's a brand that you would like to recommend, or one you would like me to try, or if you have any other, if there's anything else that I can cover regarding these for you, or if you want more information about the mark wipes, I'm happy to answer all of those for you, and I hope you guys are having a really good week. See you later. Bye.